Introduction. An organization or company can be of different types and size. The scope of the company depends upon its size and sectors. Under the business environment assignment, a brief analysis of different companies is included in the paper. With the rapid expansion of the global business environment, the framework of the companies gets changed rapidly. The report under this assignment focuses on the background of different companies according to their size and scope. Public sector. Public sector includes those companies which are much larger than any other sector. If we talk about an example, we can include BBC under this category. BBC, as an organization, sells its shares, exchange stocks to the public, and have much greater finance than any other organization. The legal sector of the public sector companies is down by the central or local government, even BBC follows the same pattern. Public sector companies are categorized as a nationalized industry, which provides their services to general people. This can be well associated with BBC as well because it is successful in delivering news all over the globe. Private sector. Private sector companies like McDonald's occupy a legal structure that allows the company to be run by individuals or a group. It is neither owned nor operated by the government. Private sector companies can also include small or family-centered business. In most of the companies, they are owned by the shareholders. In the case of McDonald's, shareholders play the most important role in the organization. Being a private sector company, they cannot sell their shares to the public. Voluntary sector. Under this type of legal structure, unpaid management committee runs the foundation. They do not work for any profits, rather, they prefer doing social work for the society. We could say that they work for the profit of a community or society. Cambridge University can be a perfect example of this type of organization. It is even considered to be a charity subject claimed under the Charities Act of 2006. Voluntary sector organizations are majorly favored by different trusts or are sponsored by the government. Therefore, Cambridge University does not have a separate legal identity, as it comes under the voluntary sector. Explanation of each of the chosen organizations. This business environment assignment focuses on 3 different types of organizations. It has been found that the framework of an organization highly influences the scope and objectives of the organization. Whereas the structure of an organization depends largely on the strategy to manage the market level, and it also helps to increase the working efficiency. BBC has been taken under consideration for public sector company, McDonald's for the private one and the Cambridge University for the voluntary sector one. British Broadcasting Company, BBC, is the largest broadcasting company of the world that has been considered as a public organization. It acquires around 2,950 staff members with annual revenue of approximately $166 million. As a worldwide broadcasting company, BBC deals with a large number of human capital. They have to look more carefully towards their company structure in terms of managing a huge number of employees. The scope and growth of the company also depend upon the geographical factors. Considering this aspect, BBC has an advantageous position in the market. The mission of BBC is to inform, educate, and entertain people worldwide. On the other hand, McDonald's is a private sector company that serves food and beverages. They have their outlets in around 120 countries. They are either franchised or owned outlets. Along with 1.9 million staff members all around the world, it attracts around 68 million customers every year. McDonald's hold a share of about $127 million. It has been found that the structure and the legal factor of BBC and McDonald's are completely different from one another. Cambridge University is taken under consideration for the voluntary organization. The mission of the university is to facilitate research content to students and provide a wide scope of learning. Its mission and vision are both dissimilar in nature in terms of McDonald's and BBC. Their scopes and organizational structure are also different from each other. They are dedicated to students' welfare and social service. They have a very different approach from that of the conventional business one. Conclusion. The business environment assignment focuses on different types of organizations including public sector, private sector, and the voluntary sector. BBC, McDonald's, and Cambridge University are taken under consideration for different organizations. Therefore, seeing this business environment assignment, we can conclude that these three types of organizations work in different fields of the market. Their scope, mission, vision, growth, and strategy are all different from each other.